When you think of rent-to-rent deal sourcing, most people think about outbound, i.e. phone calls, letter sends, follow-up, you doing all the heavy lifting. But let me tell you this, in Rent-to-Rent 2.0, we set up marketing machines that are going to do the heavy lifting for you. And on today's video, I'm going to share with you one of my favorites. I'm Simon, and I've done over 60 rent-to-rent deals for myself, countless others for other people, and I don't go out there and buy stupid stuff. I reinvest the rent-to-rent cash flow into assets that I own, and we're looking to scale our property business big. So if that sounds good, you need to hit the subscribe button for weekly content as I document my journey and try and give back. Try and just give back to you. And a lot of you say, Si, like, how do you have time to do all this content? Why do you do all this content? And to be honest with you, the reason is because I've systemized my business and I'm still very, very central and focused on it, but I do have time and I want to make sure that I give back to help you guys so it's a lot easier for you. So a website is absolutely paramount to any business these days. And what I found is I see a lot of really, really terrible rent-to-rent websites. And worse still, some people don't even have a website, yet they're trying to build credibility in the marketplace. It's not gonna happen. Sorry guys, it's just not gonna happen, okay? So you need to make sure that you've got a website, and I'm gonna share with you 5 common mistakes that I see people making so that you don't make them, you can overcome them, you can get your website set up right, and you can start generating organic leads. Tip number 1 is that you need to make sure that you're speaking to one captive audience. So if you've got a website that's talking to landlords, it's talking to agents, it's talking to tenants, it's talking to serviced accommodation guests, it's talking to people trying to sell their properties, I don't know what it is. It doesn't connect with me, okay? Because I'm a landlord and you're talking about comfortable living. And I'm like, that doesn't make any sense to me. Likewise, if you're a tenant, why would you go on a sort of a rent-to-rent company's website that's all about landlords to find a room? You're going to be on Rightmove, you're going to be on Spare Room. So do yourself a favor, and when you set up your first rent-to-rent website, do it and focus on speaking to the landlord. Speak to the landlord. And if you want to sort of nudge to the agents, you can, but speak to the landlord. And as soon as I land on your website, it should talk to me. Guaranteed rent. We take on all the strain. Let us do the work. Okay? Tip number 2 is you want a short and snappy URL. The last thing you want, guys, is simonsmithspropertyservices.co.uk. So you need to shorten the website name, the domain name, shorten it so that it's easy to remember and so that hopefully your SEO is good, okay? Now, if your main business, simonsmith.com isn't available, then what you'll want to do is you'll need to be a little bit creative and move things around, but keep it short and snappy so it's easy to remember and so that it looks good on all your marketing material. Number 3, less is more. So don't worry about having this 6 or 7 different page website. Focus on a 1-pager or 2 or 3 pages of the essential information they need. And remember, the only purpose of the website is to capture the interest, to capture the lead, to captivate your target audience. So all you got to do is captivate them to the point where they're going to pick up the phone and give you a call. So keep it super simple. It doesn't have to be the best website in the world at the beginning. Okay, just jump on Squarespace or Wix and use a template initially. And then you can develop it down the line. And if you follow me, you'll know that at the beginning, my first website, I just knocked up on one of these websites. Okay, super easy, templates and that. But we recently developed a bespoke website that I'm super proud of that, that is the ultimate aim, but you don't have to do that day one. Just get a good website with a simple message, and short and sweet is always good. Tip number 4, when building your website, you want to try and make sure that it answers enough questions so people know what it is, but it doesn't go into too much detail to the point where they can rule it out. But you do definitely want a how it works section. Because believe it or not, rent to many landlords will be a new concept. So you need to educate and show them exactly how it's going to work so that they pick up the phone. And last but not least, and it follows on, I see so many websites where there's no simple call to action and you've got to scroll all the way down to the bottom to see a little email and number. No. What you want to do is you want to have bold, clear, large call to actions, okay? Call us today, phone number, okay? Find out more. Maybe it's a form that they can just fill out their name and number. Top tip with forms, make them short and sweet, because if they're too long, nobody's going to fill them in. So, I hope you found this useful, guys. If you like content like this, hit the subscribe button. Comment below with any video ideas that you want me to cover, because trust me, I've been speaking a lot about rent to rent and I do run out of ideas. So make sure, comment below any suggestions. I will definitely cover them. Get your website set up. If you want more information on how to set up your business, I've got a 12 steps checklist, which is available on simonsmithonline.com. I hope you found this useful, and I'll see you in the next video.
Introducing Creative Cashflow Plus, the first rent-to-rent app and leading platform dedicated to supporting you on your property journey. Ask the experts anything. Be held accountable so that you can smash your goals. Mastermind with other rent-to-rent specialists. Access our deal clinic to get your deals analysed by a pro. And unlock hours of videos and podcasts guaranteed to help you take your rent-to-rent business to the next level. Get the ongoing support that you deserve. Join us, Creative Cashflow Plus.